With 2022 coming to an end, I wanted to highlight some of my favorite iOS and Android apps to hit the respective app stores during the year. Some have gone viral during the year, others just do a great job offering a solution to a problem. There's a little bit of everything in this list, so I hope you enjoy it, and links to all the apps mentioned in this video will be down below in the description. Without wasting any time, the first app we have is called Dynamic Spot, which gives you the iPhone's Dynamic Island experience, but on your Android device. Since most Android phones nowadays feature a notch or a pinhole cutout in the screen, you can get a very similar effect to that found in the new iPhone 14 Pro with this app. You'll get those Dynamic Island notification pop-ups that you can interact with without ever leaving the screen you're on, and you can get shortcuts to various activities that might be running in the background, just like on an iPhone 14 Pro. It actually goes a little step further though by allowing you to change its appearance, and you can set a music visualizer and tweak a few other settings that you can't do on an iPhone. Like you can actually disable the feature for certain apps if you don't want the Dynamic Island. Overall, I think it does a very good job delivering that Dynamic Island experience on an Android device. Mastodon is a newer Twitter-like social network that has spiked in popularity this year after Elon Musk bought Twitter for $44 billion. Unlike Twitter, its code is open sourced and distributed, meaning it doesn't run in a data center controlled by corporate executives. Instead, it's run by its own users who set up independent servers. And its development costs are actually paid for by online donations and not by selling your personal information. Now, joining this social network is definitely a little bit more complicated than something like Twitter or Facebook or some other established social network, but I really love the concept and I think it has a lot of potential. It's neat to see that it's growing in popularity, and who knows, maybe someday it'll actually compete against the giants out there. Lensa AI is an all-in-one image editing app that's gone viral this year for its Magic Avatars feature, powered by the open-source Stable Diffusion model, which allows users to turn their selfies into styled portraits of themselves as sci-fi, anime, or fantasy characters. Basically, you upload several photos of your face in various positions and backgrounds, and then the AI works to create avatars based on them. Of course, it does cost $5 to get 100 of these avatars, so it's not free, but the results are impressive and just fun to look at and share with others. Chances are you've probably seen a handful of these AI avatars and maybe even have already done this for yourself. But either way, it had to be included on the list. PosturePal is a neat app that uses your AirPods to track your posture. You can choose to get visual, sound, or vibration alerts when your bad posture is detected. It even works with the Apple Watch, so you can get notifications there. And you can customize the sensitivity and even set up timers to help improve your posture for short periods of time. But given the popularity of AirPods and the work from home, work in front of a screen lifestyle, I feel like this was a neat tool that could be helpful for some of you. If you're an Android user and you would like some of the anti-tracking controls found in Safari on iOS, then you should check out DuckDuckGo. They have a dedicated Android web browser that continues to get better and better with its privacy protections. The browser blocks connections to known tracking sites so apps can't share personal details behind your back, and it'll also report or rat out the worst offenders with detailed reports. If you value your privacy, you should definitely check out this web browser. It's neat to see how far this company has come over the years, and especially in 2022. Linktree, the link in bio tool, is one of the best ways to help people find your content. What it is a website that features all the links that are important to you or the links that you want people to check out. Since most social networks only allow you to include one link on your profile, you can post your Linktree website, which will take people to your link portfolio that could include your email address or LinkedIn or whatever you want on here. Now, there's a bunch of competitors offering similar services nowadays, but Linktree is the OG, and it has worked great for me. I've been using it for a couple years now, and it's nice to see them offer an app now for further customization and control. Be Real is a neat take on a messaging app. I can't say that I've used this app personally in my day-to-day life, but it's got viral this year to the point where I felt obligated to include it on the list. I also just love to reward any newcomers to the space that can compete against the giants like Messenger, Snapchat, and TikTok. How the app works is every day at a different time, it prompts you and your friends to capture a photo within 2 minutes to share what you're up to. And it captures both a front-facing and rear-facing photo. You can choose to share your BeReals publicly, you can engage in various challenges, and you can comment on your friends' posts. All pretty normal social media stuff. You can also view your previous BeReal in an archive. I've been a Snapchat user for quite a while now, so I'm hesitant to switch. All my friends are on there. But I do like the premise of this app. It feels very 2022-esque, and it's a neat take on messaging. The last app I have for you is called Dream by Wombo. It uses AI to turn your ideas into paintings for your phone's wallpaper, or really whatever you want to use it for. It works a lot like a search engine. You pick an art style you want to emulate and then type whatever you want the AI to imagine. The results are really neat, and they show the power and potential of artificial intelligence. It's similar to DALL-E from OpenAI that uses AI to create realistic images and art from a description. But since there's no official DALL-E app or ChatGPT app, which is a chatbot version that's been going viral recently, they weren't included on the list. But if you want a sort of similar experience in app form, you gotta check out Dream by Wombo. That said, those are some of my favorite apps released or made popular in 2022. I'll include links to all the apps mentioned in this video down below in the description. I'll also include some other top apps of 2022 lists from other publications that I think are worth checking out, because there's a bunch of apps out there that I didn't mention that other creators and editors thought were worth highlighting. So you guys should check those out too. With that said, I'm Bo HD from Slash.tv. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you right back here in the next one. See ya.